Will it web? That is the question. Due to the recent change to Arachne that will go live in the next patch and makes her web follow CC immune targets, we figured it would be time to try out which guards this works with. Shoutouts to Zfaroli because this is all his idea, his work, and I'm just the messenger. We'll be going over various abilities and actives with no specific order. Starting this one off with the Thor Hammer Teleport, you can clearly see it follows. Beats are quite an obvious one, but just to prove it to you, it webs. Here we have Improved Sprint or Sprint 2, and once again, it obviously webs. Same goes for Sprint 3 or Heavenly Agility, and you can see how close Arachne stays with her 50% movement speed buff. The Thor Ultimate is a little more interesting because some other abilities work differently, we get to that later, but Thor Ultimate webs. The moment he drops down, the web follows. As long as he stays in the air, it doesn't actually web. Aegis Pendant is also completely useless against the web, as it follows and you're still slowed. The web is also applied when using Kabrakens 1, regardless when you use it, either if you use it while walking through or afterwards. Combat Blink does not save you from the web, as it follows you even through the short teleport. Even abilities like Chongus 2 or Raven's similar ability won't save you from the web, it follows you through it. Athena's ultimate is an exception. It actually counts as kind of a teleport, so it only leaves some spots on the way in between and doesn't actually follow. However, it will still reveal on the minimap. On Thanatos' ultimate, on the other hand, it once again follows, and it actually allows you to nearly follow all the way through unless he drops away the furthest from you he can get. Even her boss 2 isn't safe, while he gets the slow immunity, it still webs. Apollo's ultimate allows you to web. However, even with a ridiculous amount of movement speed items, it's impossible to follow. Jonas' ultimate actually does web, but it's pretty hard to follow up as the ult will go through the walls, and so does the web. To our surprise, Quang's ultimate actually doesn't web. It leaves a little trail where he goes into the air and drops a spot where he lands, but that's about it. Teleport, being the most basic teleport mechanic, doesn't web. However, it leaves a spot for vision and follows the enemy when he landed. To my personal surprise, Ratatoska's ult actually webs all the way down to where he lands. Once again, it's very hard to follow though. Once again, you get vision throughout the whole duration. Sol's 3 webs throughout the whole duration, even when she goes into immunity. If she enters the web while immune and goes around a corner, the spiders won't follow though. Even Kronos' ultimate will web and follow him all the way to the starting point of his ult. As you can see, Arachne's new web follows pretty much anything but teleports and Kuang. This finishes the web check, but we added some bonus material for playing as Arachne and against Arachne in specific situations. When playing against Sol, be aware that the width of her trail is just as wide as your web, so if you want to avoid the stun, you have to walk off the web. The movement speed buff from the web is not at all strong enough to counter Hades' pull. While Jonas can get away from you with portals, often the trail still follows and you have a chance to catch up, and if your CDR is high enough, you can catch him with another web right after and kill him. You will not go into combat unless the spiders hit you, so Teleria boots can help sometimes. Even while slow immune on the web, attack speed slows from Frostbound and Midgardian Mail still apply to Arachne. Fun fact, if you drop a web in front of a tiger charging Sun Wukong, it cancels his stun because he hits one of the spiders automatically. Last but not least, Arachne's web reveals Loki for the entire duration of his stealth if he walks through it.